now we know where we're looking. Now we know my head's enormous and yours isn't. What else?
Why, hello everybody. Welcome back. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. If you followed us on Instagram at all, I did put a post saying we will be back, and here we are. It's been a lot of crazy stuff going on the past few months, and it's been really hard to get together. This is the first time I've seen Crystal forever, so we're kind of, I said, we feel like we're popping our YouTube cherry again. It's been that long.
Absolutely, so bear with us, but we wanted to come back. We missed you guys, and we missed doing this and seeing each other, and so we wanted to kind of get back in the swing of things. So don't mind if our lighting is off as well. I got a new camera. I'm not using it, but we'll get there.
But she got a new camera.
I got a new Canon 7D camera with 3 lenses, so I have to figure out situations, and I need a microphone, I think. So just bear with us. This will probably be the last time we're filming in this type of situation, but we'll get back to it. So we wanted to start our video off with a fall look. Trying to figure out what to do. I have to go to a doctor's appointment, and I wasn't trying to go to a doctor's appointment with blue or green smoky eye. I was wanting to do jewel tones. I think jewel tones in fall are pretty awesome, but
for the type of doctor she's going to, she doesn't want to look too fancy.
Yes. So I'm going to work in the Blushing Berries by Dose of Colors. I think it has phenomenal berry tone colors. And I think it's very fall-esque time of year. I wanted to kind of stay away a little bit from the oranges and browns. I'll get there, but I figure this will be a good one. Yes. Maybe pop some glitter in there, you know. And Taryn, what are you working with?
Back to my androgyny palette from Jeffree Star. I was gonna do berries and stuff, but I am gonna be doing like a deeper berry color on my lips. So I'm going to stay away from that on my eyes, and I'm going to come in with more of, you know, the browns, and I'm going to do a white lid and kind of smoke it out a little bit.
Sexy.
See what happens, like always. Not 100% sure until we get there, but...
Oh my gosh. I don't know what my dogs are barking at. Please ignore him if I can't cut it out. So our base has already been done. We've done our foundation, concealer, bronzer, highlight, blush, brows. My eyelids are primed. Are yours primed?
I don't usually prime them.
Yes.
I mean, yes, they're primed.
Excuse me.
Yeah, bless you.
So we are just going to go ahead and hop into it.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to go ahead, let me take out the ABH brush, or the Dose brush. So I'm going to kind of go in, I think I might use all 5 of these colors. We'll see if I'm going to get to the black, but I'm going to go in with, this is my transition shade, right here.
I'm going to start with the NYX Milk Layout cream as a base color on my eyes. I'm taking a white eye shadow too and packing it on top.
Alright, so I'm going to go in with the second shade here. Don't think these, oh, they do have names. So, Berry Chic is what I went in first. I'm going to use Roseberry.
Roseberry.
So then I'm going to start it kind of in my crease, and then I will go ahead and bring it upwards, blend it out going upwards. I'm not trying to go too far in because I do like to keep this a little bit more open to kind of give it that almost cat eye effect.
I'm just using the white from one of my Morphe palettes. 35B.
Ooh.
And then, so I just use this white, and now I'm gonna go in with this color here as kind of a transition from the super white to my natural color. Just right at the crease. Just so it's not a super harsh white line.
Oh, what did I just do? Look at this.
That's pretty.
Oh,
Are you doing the freckle look?
I am. I guess that's a new trend. Oh.
Should we do that? Should we put a bunch of freckles?
Oh gosh.
You just overdo it. Now I'm going to take my flat dome top brush thingy. It's been a while. And I'm going to go in with Dominatrix from the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. I've always wanted to be a dominatrix. And I'm just going to follow the crease of my eye. They're super pigmented, so I'm knocking it off after I put some on.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on my lower lash line. Use it down here instead of on my crease. So I think I'm going to hop into this color, which is Mixed Berries, and put that to help define the crease more, darken it up, and we'll see if we're going to go into black, berry black.
I'm going to continue with my crease. With the Dominatrix from Jeffree Star.
So I like to go right underneath my crease in my outer, like the outer V area, and then just kind of bring it up, like slowly.
Work it.
Work it. Woo woo.
I'm gonna take Safe Word with my fluffy round brush, blending brush. I'm gonna blend that shiza in.
I'm like, what does Jeffree Star do in the bedroom to have? Are we talking about 50 Shades of Jeffree?
50 Shades of Prey.
Oh, the book is so much better.
That's what I've heard.
Oh my goodness.
In beauty school, the girls were reading it, and they were like, you know, we had to take turns in the little back bar area.
Yeah.
Because the students had to like make the color in the back and give it to whatever, and one of the girls was reading it in the back room, and I came to get my color. She's like, "Oh my god, girl, read this," and I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Just read it. Just read this paragraph right here." I was like, "Hey."
I couldn't read that at work. That's like,
well, I started reading it. I was like, you shouldn't be reading this at work. Like, I'm super uncomfortable right now. But damn, that was a good paragraph. It's like, can I borrow your book for a second?
I bought so there's 3 books in the series. The 4th book I bought, it's Gray's perspective on the first.
Oh, okay.
So it's like from his point of view, for the first book. So I read.
Did you like his point of view?
I did. I did, because you can already envision it, and you can see it, and you see like his background more, because he's very, even all the way up until the end of the 3rd book, he's still very kind of mysterious, and he gives you more insight of
why he's mysterious.
Yeah, you know, his thoughts, like the stuff going on in his head, and then it makes you wonder, like you look at your own husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, I don't know.
I'm a husband's boyfriend. I don't know what's going on.
But you look at him and you're kind of like, huh? Are you thinking these things in your head? Like, you don't tell me? It's very yes. Yes, and yes.
So right now I'm still using the Safe Word to blend in my Dominatrix crease. I want it to be fairly soft, but still bold. I want it to be bold.
Bold. That was a word that we made up. I remember that word.
Did we already make it up?
Yes.
Sweet. Good job, brain.
When did we do that? Valentine's? No, it wasn't Valentine's. Maybe no, it wasn't.
I don't know.
when we
I can't
used
remember
this.
what I did this morning.
I don't know. I do remember that word though.
So I do want to tell you, Crystal,
Yes.
that I have been doing something to change my everyday life.
What is that?
So I like to sleep like a lot. I'm a sleeper. Like
I wish I could be that.
I wake up in the morning, I get my kids ready for school, I take them to school, I get back home and go back to sleep.
I wish I had that life. I mean, I do have that life, but I wish I had like that ambition
to go back to sleep.
Once I'm awake, I'm awake.
See, I know. I can go back to sleep at like the drop of a hat.
I'm not a napper. I get minimal sleep. I'm a night owl.
I'm up at night, but that's because I like to sleep all the time. But anyway, so I was getting really irritated at myself because I have so much stuff that I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So much crap on my plate. And, you know, there's only so many hours in the day.
For sure.
When you have work all day and then, you know, when you get home to do the stuff you actually want to do, you don't have time.
For sure.
So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go back to bed when I get home. And I've said that millions of times before and it's never worked. This time I was serious about it. And so for the past 2 weeks, I have not gone back to bed when I get home from dropping the kids off. And my life is changing.
Look at you.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I have time to do stuff and I'm not stressed out.
That's
like, because
awesome.
every morning I'd go back to sleep until as late as humanly possible, you know, till I had to get up and get to work. And now I'm like, dang, I have time in the morning to do stuff. What's going on?
I have seen you, like, you've been doing your little mini tutorials.
Yeah, because I never get ready in the morning and stuff. And I was like, shoot, well, might as well, you know, throw something up on my professional page. 'Cause I have my clients always saying, how come you don't do a little, like, how to do your hair really quick in the morning? It's like, well, I have the KT Beauty, and they're like, oh.
We haven't posted anything on it either,
Yeah.
so.
So I'm like, well, I'll just do the really fast stuff. That's stuff that people are always asking me.
I like it. Yes, I've been told I need to, I think I need to, like, get up and actually do something in the morning, because I'm not a morning person at all. Like,
that's why we're friends.
Yes. Like, that's why coffee right here, woohoo. Let me find it. I posted something.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna tell y'all. This is the Morphe Cosmetics 35N palette. And I'm gonna be using this kind of deep purpley brown down here. That will be in the corner of my eyes right here.
So I posted this, like, it says, I like my mornings to be slow. And like, it's hard to see with don't mind my cracks too. So it says, I like my mornings to be slow and quiet. I want the day to romance me a bit before it tries to fuck me.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's me to a T.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
Like, I don't like people talking to me in the morning time. My mom tries to call me and she's like, I knew not to call you, but I needed to talk to you. Like, I wanted to see how you were, and I'm like, you know not to call me.
You know not to call me.
Yes.
So I'm taking that dark purpley brown color. It's just mostly brown with a little hint of purple. And I'm bringing my little arrow down here in the corner. I start in the corner of my eye out here, pull it down to the lash line, and then from the top I make like a little arrow going into the crease of my eye, and then I can kind of feather it down. And this is the part that you want to be more bold, so it's not bad to keep it dark. I would keep it dark.
And I am taking the berry black shade here, and I'm using it on, I'm actually taking a natural hairbrush this time. I'm taking, it's an Esom W23, it's a weasel hairbrush, because it will pack on the color. I know. You know, I need to figure out what makes it cruelty free. I don't.
What if they just shave the weasel and let him go?
I don't
Is
like.
that
I'm trying
cruelty-free?
to. I don't know because.
And he's gonna freeze to death, Crystal.
I know. I don't. I'm very into animals. I don't like. But natural hair works so good, and that's the problem. But natural hair, like for packing on like pigments, color, everything, this actually has become a favorite of mine, especially when you're using it in blacks. It's amazing. I know.
I don't know how your hair got so soft and conditioned. Did you use a good conditioner?
Because so I've learned about natural hair brush, especially in Japan. Japan, if you ever want natural hair, is the leader in making brushes. They have artisans that do natural hair brushes, and you have to bid on different parts of the hair where like yeah, it's a whole bidding. The higher quality of the hair, and depending on the area, it costs more.
It's kind of like when they kill whales and sell or not whales, fish, big fish, and they sell their meat. They actually, the fishermen, whatever, or whoever's buying it, go and bid on the meat every morning after it's caught, like restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, that is very true. Yes, it's the exact same concept.
So I'm taking that same purpley color from the Morphe palette, and I just put a little bit on my fluff brush. So I just have a little bit of slip kind of on the brush when I'm blending in this corner. Right now I'm kind of using a patting and sweeping motion at the same time. So I'm patting while I'm moving it in circular motions. Sorry.
So no, you're fine. I like this color. It's a Tom Ford cream and powder eye color. It's in Young Adonis, but it's very taupey, and I don't think taupe is going to go well with this. And maybe take this color from Dose of Colors. It's called Shell. And it's kind of like a freaking coconut. It's almost like a pinky champagne. So I think because the berries.
Berries and what?
And then it has the gold, like the shimmer glitter down here.
You don't remember that commercial, do you? Starburst commercial.
I was gonna say Lucky Charms or something. I do kind of remember.
Berries and cream, I want berries and cream. I was gonna be him for Halloween, but I didn't.
Really?
Now it's too late. No one will remember.
No, they probably won't.
Rest in peace, berries and cream, man.
It'll be like. Yes. So then I'm gonna go. So I take that into the inner to about 3/4 up until I meet the thing, my outer.
That's the actual term for it there.
And then I'm just going to use my finger right now and see, because I have my foundation. I don't want a whole bunch of fallout and glitter all over my face. So I'm going to take it on my finger and I'm just going to press it on. Oh, look at how pretty!
Ooh. I love glitter. I was sad that Glitter Injections didn't choose us.
I know. Glitter Injections.
I love you, man.
Glitter.
I love Glitter Injections. So I went back with my fluff brush and I took a little bit more of the safe word and just went above here, right on my brow bone, right where it starts turning into the socket.
Smoky eyes at 9:11 in the morning.
Right? And then I have an event tonight and I have to completely, did you see that mural photo shoot that we did?
Yes.
Well, I went to school with the owner's fiance, I guess. And she contacted me and she was like, we're having
she saw that?
Yeah, she's like, we're having an event tonight. It's a private label tequila release. And she said, would you like to come dressed up in full makeup as the girl from the mural for
That's
our opening? I was like, hell yeah, I would.
That is awesome.
I know. It'll be
And
fun.
if you want to see what Taryn is talking about, Instagram.
Perhaps.
I know, I'm like, do you want to come?
I'm gonna take the NYX white again and a little brush, a crease brush.
That is Taryn right there, and that's the mural that she was imitating. So awesome.
It's fun.
Love it.
I'm just taking that the cream from the crayon and packing it back on my lid. So I want to brighten up this area and give it more of a defined crease. Yeah, girl. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of go in, and I'm going to just kind of take no more product, but I'm just gonna blend these together. Hopefully I don't have glitter all over my face.
You don't want to be a pixie?
Not today.
And I'm just taking the white powder again and packing it on top of the white cream that I just put on to set it. Set it and forget it.
So while I'm at it, I'm going to take, I'm taking my Oprah. It's all jacked up, but this is the Everglow, the Nikki Tutorials one. I like taking the white in here, and I like putting it on my inner corner to highlight here, and I think it just helps everything stand out a lot more. And then I might take pinky color, and I'll take a little bit on the brow bone right here.
Yes. Bam lamb. I'm gonna do this kind of medium brown right under my eyelid, my lower lash line, if you will.
So I think I'm gonna take this highlighter from Wet n Wild. I think it's a newer color, but it's called Blossom Glow. And it's just like a pinky kind of color here. So I think I'm gonna take it and put it on top of the white in my inner corners.
Again.
Since we have like berries
And cream.
and berries, peaches and cream. I was listening to that song.
Whenever I do my lower lash line, I typically only bring the dark color to the middle of my eye, and that's specifically because I like my eye to be more wide and bright. So if you pull it all the way to the center, it's going to close off your eye, and I'm already going to have an eyeliner on top, which is going to enclose it enough. So I want to keep this lower lash line open a little bit to give a bright feel to it.
Oh, I like to do that too.
Yeah, sometimes, depends on the look, sometimes I'll bring it in all the way, but
Oh yeah, if I'm doing like a full-on smoky, like black smoky, like we're going
all the way.
all the way. Sometimes it depends on how dark the color is. Black, I'll do like that, like 3/4, halfway to 3/4 of the way in. And I prefer to like smoke it out. Sometimes will go in, but I'll smoke it out going in so it has like minimal product on it.
Kind of what I'm doing right now. So I'm just taking my brush with no product on it and smoking it out a little bit, just at my lower lash line. So it's not as strong and bold. It's a little softer.
So I took this one on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to smoke it out, I think, with this color, and I'm going to use a mixture of one of these two. We'll see. I might add in another color, but we'll see.
You know what I mean? Peaches and cream. And And this is just the white again. I just saw an area where I wanted to add a little bit more. Then I'm going to take frosting from Yipri Yard. From Yepri. And I'm just gonna put it in the corner of my eye for a little pop of brightness.
I'm gonna take, I think, a mixture of these two colors and just kind of smoke it out a little bit more. Blend it. Blend.
I'm gonna take the same frosting color from the Androgyny palette and pat it right under my eyebrow bone. That's not me, that's your dog. He was doing it at the same motion that I was doing it. It's not me. So I think I'm pretty close to being done with the shadow. I'm gonna start working on my eyeliner.
And for me, eyeliner wise, I'll put a little, I'll come back to the bottom real quick. I'm going to just take this black color. I'm going to use this flat definer brush first and kind of go in, and then I'm going to go in with this one and kind of smudge it out. I've been into that whole smudge, grungy type of liner look where it's not perfect.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
I haven't been going into liquid liners or gel liners lately, so you know.
So I'm going to take a liquid liner. This one's from NYX. This one is vinyl. And I'm going to do kind of a thicker liner, winged, of course. Oh.
Hush up. She's in her room and she's still. I'm telling you. She doesn't know she's barking at. Domino effect here, people.
You are so freaking.
Let's try Marc Jacobs, the Velvet Noir, because this one has really good reviews. I still like the YSL. I've been using or trying the Lancome Monsieur something something. I don't know.
This one.
Yes. I like that one.
Monsieur Big.
I'm telling you, Too Faced Better Than Sex. Still my favorite, but I won't wear it at all.
Because of the flaky?
Yes. Like, I hate your Too Faced.
The only thing I'm not digging about the Monsieur is that for whatever reason, it super duper clumps my lashes together.
Really?
Not clumpy, but puts way too much mascara on at once, and it sticks them all together, and I can't separate them. So whenever I use it, I have to get all of the mascara off of it before. That's the only thing that I've noticed.
I'm not wearing falsies today because I have to go to the doctors, and I have cheer practice later on today.
I'm just taking a black pencil and I'm going to drag it on my lower lash line, just about halfway in, like my eyeshadow. Very lightly. I don't want it dark. I just want a smoke of some black under there.
I was trying to see the one because it kind of has the hourglass. It
Oh,
seems
yeah,
like
it
it's
has
a
the
little
ball at the top.
Yeah, it's a little bit thicker at the top, kind of like almost like the Too Faced, but not quite the hourglass shape. I gotta put lipstick. Maybe I'll do. This is Stone. is what stone looks like.
It's pretty.
Let's do that. So go. What kind of color lip liner? Is that lip liner?
I'm gonna put on the gangster lashes. Instant gangster. Just add lashes.
Alright. Let me go in with Essence and Wet n Wild lip liners. This one in Essence is Satin Mauve. And this one is Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in Gone Burgundy.
In Ron Burgundy?
Gone. Like gone with the wind.
So I'm gonna do a lip liner. This is NYX SPL 804 Cabernet. And then I'm going to take Burnt Umber, number 3 from Folklore. Yep.
Where'd you get that from?
Never heard. Online, it was one of the Instagram things that's like, oh, try this. I was like, okay.
Okay, I'll give you a try.
Oh, it's a lot darker than the lip liner.
We're going for an ombre? A reverse ombre?
I guess so. So it's supposed to be a liquid matte that lasts forever.
Have you tried it out?
Mhm.
Does it last forever?
Yeah, I got a couple of them. One of them is like super sticky, and the other two are not. But they're all the same. Yeah, it's not consistent at all. They smell good. This one doesn't. Okay, I lied. The sticky one, I think, smells good.
Inconsistent formula.
I think this lasts. Anyway, here's our fall looks.
We got berries on the eyes, kind of a mauve on the lips, and some glitter. Some glitter.
And I have purplies to brown to white, and then some wine color on my lips.
But this is our finished looks right here. Very fall-esque.
Maybe this will bring in actual fall weather.
I know.
Thank you guys for watching and coming back with us.
Yes, and if you have any ideas on any additional looks you'd like to see us do,
Hair, skin, makeup, whatever.
for sure.
Okay, but for reals, thanks for watching.
Yes.
Thanks for waiting for us and calling me back. She's got to get to her gynecologist appointment. It keeps getting reminders. So wish her luck. Hopefully they'll buy her a drink because she looks so sexy.
Oh.
And we will see you next time around on KT Beauty. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.